Hi guys, welcome to another release on CrafTangles and Handmade YouTube channel. I can't believe this year has just flew by us. I mean, this year has been epic in so many ways. And I'm really happy to see this year go by. I mean, I never thought I would say that for any year because I always feel that there is less time. But I cannot be happy enough that, we have a new year coming up with tons of new hopes and tons of new ways in which we can create and help each other out, be in a positive mindset, etc., etc. So this is our last release, and again, even though it's December, just a fair warning for all of you who are looking for Christmas stuff. This release, we are not doing any Christmas stuff. Because this was a very impromptu release. We did had something in mind, but unfortunately, I don't want to get into the situations again, but due to the current situation, especially in Mumbai, where we reside and where most of our brand manufacturing happens, there were a few issues in terms of coordinating everything, etc., and hence we could not release few things from Christmas perspective that we wanted to. However, we have tons and tons of existing Christmas things that you can definitely check out, and I'm sure our DTs have already started creating Christmas things using our old releases, simply because there is already a huge collection of Christmas stamps, Christmas stencils, Christmas element pack, Christmas paper packs, lot of things already available which you can use. Plus, you can mix and match things like foils, etc., to create your own Christmas cards. And me, my DTs, everybody, we have lots and lots of ideas lined up for you all. Okay, now let me get into the release. I'll just set my camera for a second here, just making everything aligned. Okay, this is, I think, yeah, much better. Okay, fine. So the first thing that we are releasing are stamps, a collection of stamps. So we are releasing these many stamps, and this is the thing which I'm super excited about, because this idea was in our mind since past year or two. However, this is a very time specific stamp, and we wanted to release it at year end only. So here are our horoscope stamps. We have been dying to make some horoscope stamps since, it's been ages. We always thought that for a person, like I was a horoscope obsessed person when I was in my teens, and I used to give out everybody horoscope cards. And I always wanted to create, horoscope stamps in my own CrafTangles collection. And that is why we have always been thinking of what we should do. Should we do characters? Should we do those constellations? What should we do? Just thinking of ideas. And that is why it took us some time, because we did not want to do a lot of characters, because, we did not want to give out stamps where, it takes a lot of time for you to color. We wanted to do something easy, so that it is easier for you to mass produce, because most of the times these kind of cards you mass produce, and that is why we wanted to give you a combination of something which is beautiful and which easily relates to that sun sign. So we did not want to do typical constellations that may come later, but not right now. And we did not want to do typical characters, so we wanted to do something in between which will not be too time consuming for you to color. However, the designs are in such a way that they could be easily colored. So this is our answer to that, and these are all the stamp set. I'll let you see them. So these are actually simplified shapes of all those horoscopes. I think there's a lot of shine. So let me just show it to you. Now these are my own collection, guys. So, it may happen that they are already used. So please don't mind, you will get a fresh piece, of course. Let me just grab some white paper. Give me a second. Okay, so much better. I hope you can see now. So this is Taurus. And again, all the stamp set are 2x3 stamp set, so they will be retailing for 130 rupees. And all of them have one character, like the main focal character, which is, the, like for Scorpio, it's the Scorpio, Taurus, it's the bull, and so on. And along with that, there is also this, what to say, the sun sign name. So, you can combine them and use them. Plus, we already, we did not want to put happy birthday, those kind of sentiments, because there are already a lot of stamps that we have created where we have that happy birthday and all that. So, you can mix and match your old and new ones. However, if we get a lot of feedback from you guys, because we work on feedback that, you want something specific for horoscope sentiments or things like that, then we may come up with, so hit us up if you would like to, and based on how many people want it, we may work on it. So here I'm showing you all the designs. So this is Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpion, Taurus. Okay, and then I'll show you the other 4. So I'm just going randomly, guys, not according to date or anything. One of my favorites, Virgo. I mean, the design is my favorite. Then we have Aquarius. Again, these are very different, guys. So you can easily create modern looking birthday cards using these. They still have those traditional shapes of the sun sign, so you can use them like a very traditional birthday card as well. So this is Pisces. Okay. And then we have Gemini. Again, I love this design. So these are the next 4. So we have released all 4 of them together, and if you buy them in a bundle, so all 12 together, you will get a flat 10% off. So whenever I speak of bundle, there is a special tab on our website where you can buy all our bundles. So normally our old releases, new releases, things that we think should go in a bundle, we put it under that tab. And you can, if you like to buy the entire range, you should definitely check out the bundles. That will save you some money, So this entire stamp set is also going to go under the horoscope bundle, and if you buy everything together, you will save flat 10% off. And these are all the 4 designs: Cancer, my own sun sign, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. I love how Libra looks, and Libra has always been my favorite because it's my mom's sun sign. So yeah, these are the stamp set. Now, just to show you some inspiration, again, these are some very quick inspiration, I churned out in a day, and I still have more ideas. So as and when, I get time, I'll be making that. Apart from that, my card making DTs will also be, making them for you. So you will have enough, trust me guys, when I say you will have enough inspirations to go around. Now, this is a simple card, very simple 4x4 note cards. So normally, whenever, I see this horoscope kind of stamp set, what I think is that you would want to make it as a set of 12. And if you are a card maker and you like to sell them, and then, people would normally buy it as a set of 12, unless, they are buying specifically for people. In that case, you probably do it based on their requirements. But these sets are what, I think would be sold as a bundle. So you can make really cool note cards like these, like 4x4. So this is a smaller note card, and you can see I have done nothing. It's just CrafTangles dual textured white cardstock, which is alcohol ink friendly. And can you believe when I say that this is my first attempt at alcohol ink coloring after ages? I did few attempts when I was doing it for my course, card making course, but apart from that, I never used to do. I was not a fan of alcohol ink coloring, but I have decided recently to pick it up and start doing it. So this is a very basic attempt for me to start, and you can see how beautifully this cardstock takes alcohol ink, and that is why I really like this cardstock, because it is very affordable and it does a lot of things. So you can do stamping on top of it, you can do ink blending on top of it, and you can also do simple alcohol ink coloring on top of it. You can also do some watercoloring. So all my samples that I am showing you is using this particular cardstock. I know it's not about the cardstock, but for those of you who are card makers, I would definitely suggest that you give this a try out. This is 300 GSM CrafTangles Dual Textured White, and all my samples are on this paper. And this is just, I made a quick card just to see and just to think of different ways. So you can do something as simple as these. And again, you can see what I was talking about, that the designs are so simple that it is not very complicated to color them. Because when, you are doing 12 images coloring per, so like one per horoscope, you will need something which can be easily colored. Honestly, if you're mass producing, that's what I think. And that is why we have made images in such a way that they are quick to color. So this is one sample. Then the next set, so this I just made one sample just to show you. And the next set that I wanted to show you is something really cool. So these are the, just a minute. So before I get into it, I think I'll need a scale. Sorry guys, I think today I'm very scattered brain. Actually, I've not been feeling well for past week. But I wanted to do the release as soon as possible for you guys. So that, if you want to make these, because I think at the start of the year, this would make a very logical stamp set. Now this is better. Let me just put this paper aside. Okay. So I had these envelopes. Now these envelopes are your typical, I think, business envelopes, but in a smaller size. So I had this, I think, 8 to 10 years back, I had bought these. And I thought this will be a cool way to, make a similar sized note cards which can go in these. And then we can personalize them for like a sun sign. So here you can see this is for a Leo. And then, I can like make a bunch of 12 note cards, one per sun sign. So that was the whole idea, and this is the envelope that got it started. And this I bought again from a regular stationery shop who used to keep an envelope. So he had a lot of sizes and a lot of colors available, and I just picked up few that I thought I liked. So this is 5 inches by 3.5 inches. Again, I think this is a very standard size envelope that is available. I think it's a business envelope. It's not a card making envelope or anything like that. And this is what kickstarted the whole idea. And then what I did was, so this is Scorpion. And then I made a corresponding card to go with it. So this easily fits in this envelope. This is how it goes. Okay. And then, you have one card. And that is how similarly you will have those 12 note cards, one per horoscope, and you can probably, for those of you who sell these, you can sell it as a bundle. So this is Scorpion, or for a person like, like I would really love this kind of gift, because I'm very much into horoscopes and I like to give out people horoscope related cards, So if somebody is giving me a gift, I would really appreciate these kind of gift, because I really like to give them out as gift even to people, So this is very, like, this took me, I could say the whole thing, the cutting, the stamping, the coloring, everything was done within 45 minutes, all 12 of them. It was so quick. So what I did was, It's Your Birthday. So this is from my birthday girl, CrafTangles birthday girl stamp set. And I've just selected this and I've stamped that on all the things. So I just first cut off these size from my dual textured white cardstock. This is CrafTangles 300 GSM dual textured cardstock, and then I have cut them in the size that fits in this envelope, and then scored them, and then I stamped first the sentiment on 12 of them. Then I went and I stamped the stamps, the horoscope stamps on each of them. And then what I did was I colored them. So the Scorpions, the Cancer and all those, I think, are the water signs. Let me just check. I think they are water signs. Yeah, so Cancer, spices, and Scorpions. These are water signs. So I made them in blue color, and I have used CrafTangles liquid watercolors in poolside to create this. Again, very random coloring, guys. No brains, nothing. Plus, this is, you see this image, you know, this effect you get. That is because this is not a watercolor paper, and the drying was not smooth. And also I did very loose watercoloring. So this just took me 30 seconds to color them, you know, very easy to mass produce. And this is how I created the water ones. And then I have the Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So these were the fire sun sign, and I colored them with Soulmate CrafTangles liquid watercolors to, you know, make them red in color. And then let me just put everything aside. And then I have Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So these are air sun signs, and I colored them with some blackberry colors to give it an illusion of sky, you know, stormy sky kind of a thing. And again, very quick to watercolor, very quick to mass produce. So these were those three. And then I have the last three, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And these are the earth colors. So I colored them with moss green CrafTangles liquid watercolors to give it an illusion of ground and greenery. So these were how I created, you know, these 12 note cards. And then what I did was I simply took one of each, and then I stamped the remaining, like the actual sun sign, and I stamped them using VersaFine Onyx black ink. Again, I'll have videos of all this. I have shot the videos of how I have done it, and you know, as soon as they are edited, I'll be adding them. So these are the envelopes. Extremely beautiful, guys. Trust me, it feels like someone hand lettered these. And this is one of my favorite note cards that I have made. The next one, that samples that I have made are similar, so the same thing, but these, what I have done is I have created this as, you know, this is A2 card size. However, it's not a card, it's a single sheet of paper, and this could easily go into your frames. So a lot of people like to, you know, frame and keep it on their desk. So that is why I have created this. And what I have done is I have used let me just show you one sample. So what I have done is I have used CrafTangles masking stencil in circle. This is the largest size. And then I have taken these ink blending brushes, CrafTangles ink blending brushes, and Tim Holtz distressing to create this galaxy backgrounds. And each of them I have created, you know, differently. So they are not exactly the same. They are a bit different. Each of them, as you can here only see that this is different, this is different, this is different. So what happens is it gives, even though you are using the same colors, just by changing the placement, because, you know, after all, it's handmade, it's never going to be same. It gives a very unique touch. So what I did was I ink blended them, and then I added some splatters of water and CrafTangles gold dust and shooting star liquid color. So do you see that shimmer? Let me see if it here. Just trying to see if the light will catch it. So here are the droplets. So that is the shooting star liquid watercolor. It's very shimmery and it's translucent in nature. And I have added some water splatters. That's it, nothing else. And then what I did was I used these stamp sets. So the stamp sign as well as the name of the horoscope. And I have embossed them using Ranger white embossing powder, super fine, and some VersaFine ink and Versa mark ink and heat tool. So the same thing, again the video of this will be available on my YouTube channel once, you know, I'm free. And then what I did was I put a line, so just I put a line, straight line using my scale, and then I wrote like the you could say the nature of Taurus people, the nature of Sagittarius people, Scorpion people, and so on. I've just added some tidbits about how they are, etc., etc. So this is a very personalized thing, and this can be easily framed, and especially for people who like to collect all these things, this looks extremely beautiful. So let me show you all of them. So this is Scorpion, this is Libra, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and my own sun sign, Cancer. So I really like how these turned out, they look amazing. Like you could literally frame them. And that was the whole idea. So you can make like these kind of smaller pieces, or you could have also done bigger pieces. And then, you could have created this kind, but with lot of all the horoscope. And then in the center, you could have added the one of the actual person. So you could even make the bigger A4 kind of prints, with these. So bigger galaxy based prints. So this is another way. And next is I wanted to show you that it can also be done on an A2 card, because it's not a small, even though we have sized it in such a way that it can be used on a small note cards, it can also be used on a bigger A2 sized note card. So all I have done is, this is the one with tubby inks, and again Scorpion is a water sun sign, so that is why I've used blue color, and Sagittarius is a fire sun sign, so that is why I've used the red color. So what I have done is I have just smooshed my ink pad to create this effect, and then I did some embossing ink resisting on top of this. Again, the videos of this will be available on my YouTube channel soon, and this uses the tubby ink pad, and this uses the new crackling campfire ink from Tim Holtz. So I felt this was a very nice color, and it imitates that fire look, and I really wanted to try the new color of Tim Holtz, so that is why I have used that. And here I have added, just another sentiment. So this is from the Birthday Boy collection by CrafTangles. There's a CrafTangles Birthday Boy stamp set, and I have used that sentiment for birthday. And this is the same Sagittarius one. So you can mix and match and make your own cards. You can use the sun sign here or on the envelope. There are a lot of ways in which you can use them. You can even use them to create a repeated background, and then on top of it you could add this sun sign, the actual image as a focal point of your card, and then inside you could write wish you a happy birthday or something like that. So those were some of the samples that I created. Again, you can see I've already started working on some, but it's on my table, but I have not completed them. So you will be seeing few more cards using these. Also, a lot of you had been inquiring to us for these ink blending brushes, and they are back in stock in case you are looking for them. Again, whatever products I talk about, be it the stamps, the cardstock, that I want you to give it a try, or even these ink blending brushes that I know a lot of you are looking for. I'll link all those products down below in the description of the YouTube video, or even on my Facebook live. We will have those links in the description. So, you can check that out, and if you wish to buy, you can simply go at the link and buy. But coming back to the stamp set, these stamp sets will retail at 130 per stamp set. This is a 2x3 stamp set, and we have a fixed MRP of 130 rupees, and you get 2 designs in one stamp set. This is across all the horoscopes. Now if you buy a bundle, which will be available on our bundle page, where you can buy all these 12 stamp set, you can buy them at flat 10% off. They'll always be available on our bundle page.